After work, my colleagues suggested, why don't we go to REFUGE and catch a movie named Rachel. As the movie started, the screen went blank. Suddenly, it was a red screen with the word Darurat. It was pandemonium in the cinema. The people jumping over seats, knocking down into each other as they made their way to the front entrance, only to find that the guards were trying desperately to close the gate. And the ushers, only about hardly 10 of them, and the amount of strength they must against 100 people or so trying to come in, is amazing how they managed to close the door. In all the commotion, I lost my friend. I don't know where he went. Everybody went to the toilet, so I also went in. And I saw it was packed. I saw people crying, women crying, men just didn't know what to do. And then I was thinking, if anything happens to me, I don't want it to happen to me in the toilet. I'd rather let it happen to me out there. And I came up here to the balcony out there and looked outside, what am I going to do next? I was alone, nobody that I knew, and I decided, okay, I'll head for one of the exits. They said, hey, this fella is a killing boy, man. What do we do? Then the fellow said, "Ta'ala, hit him lah." Then the fellow said, hey, no, we got specific instruction. They keep talking, everybody keep. So I said, okay lah, you keep to your MC lah. And while they were discussing, I walked through them and I walked out. It was cold sweat, that I'll tell you, but I didn't have fear. Fear was not in my mind. My mind was, what do I do? How do I get out of here? As I came to the front fence, I saw one of the officers leaning across, and he straight away recognized me, and he said, "Hey John, what are you doing here?" And so from the fence, I got in here and then went to my friend's room. We heard there's some trouble, but we didn't know what trouble it is. KL, what trouble? This place is always safe. Sitting here, everything comes back to the time I was here. And believe me, I haven't been here since the last 50 years. After that incident of May 13th, I never came back here. It took some time for people to get over that fear, and who can blame them, I mean, going through such a harrowing experience, and something that I won't want to live through again. Not one or any of my children to go through, or my grandchildren to go through, no. People who these days talk about this, another May 13th, they don't know what they're talking about. They never lived through it. One would think we would have learned from it. Sadly, in the last few years, it seems to have changed for the worse.
The back of the studios was facing the REFUGE theatre, and then we heard some commotions and noises. So we went to the back, and then we looked out, and then we saw the cinema's door opened, and then people are rushing out.